Raw show. I'm elderly and pissed, and this is Shahid.
What up?
And brother, what's going on with you, man? We getting ready to walk into Monday Night Raw, hot off of CM Punk's win of the WWE Championship and the build up to Roman versus Seth finally after the Shield.
Who cares about Seth Rollins? Who cares about Roman Reigns? Nobody. Big stars, big attractions, I get it. But at this point in time, man, the money back in that mid card.
I agree with you. The money is in the mid card. Man, Seth Rollins. I just gonna say this. I care about Roman Reigns. I cared about Seth Rollins when he was in the Vision. I felt like maybe the Vision versus the Bloodline would have been something to build up, but obviously with the injuries that's going on with the Vision, it turned out to be nothing. And to still to put on the match with Seth Rollins opening Raw the most boring way possible last week, it kind of just let down the whole feud, man.
I mean, LA Knight needs this time. And if he can somehow piggyback off of this to help him, it'd be amazing. But I just felt like the last couple of years, I mean, I've been disappointed the last 3 weeks. Last couple of years of King of the Ring doesn't mean anything. It
Well, they
doesn't.
definitely made King of the Ring mean nothing when Oba said the title will be there. I was like, oh no. No one says that
So
at
if that's the
WrestleMania.
case, then you should have had LA Knight go on a run.
I think so. I think they if they wanted this to happen, they should have had LA Knight versus Oba at the finals, and Oba gets screwed by Brock if they wanted this Brock Lesnar match.
But you would have got the Brock Lesnar match without King of the Ring.
I know that's the reason I said that Oba didn't really need. They put him in King of the Ring for some odd reason, and the screw job didn't happen for when Oba got screwed. They just let Oba win it and be like, "I'll win the title whenever I'm ready." So I assume he's going to beat Brock at SummerSlam and then beat Roman at Raw the next day. That's what I'm thinking.
I don't know. It's just been all over the place since WrestleMania. I feel since Mania, and then the European run, which didn't lead to anything, and then the King of the Ring, which didn't lead to anything, and then now we have this. So, and then oh my bad. Oh, in the Sami Zayn win, that didn't lead to anything. Forgot about
The
that.
Sa- the Sami Zayn win was a 9 day I guess appreciation. The rumor is that Sammy took the pay cut, so that's the reason he got the title.
That's so stupid.
And congratulations, you make less money. You get to be the champion.
Yeah, and I get it, but it's like Sammy is and always will be a glorified jobber. He's in any faction. He's never the main attraction. And you would think after being in WWE for this long, he would no longer be a lunky. This is kind of a role for someone who's new to the company, someone you're trying on some Batista Lathias and whatever his name was back when he was with Testify. You know,
He was still Batista when he was with him. He was Leviathan down here in OVW, but
yeah, Leviathan back with OVW. Yeah. But like even he was background dude with Brother Devon, background dude with Evolution. Eventually, he got his own shit, and now he a main star. This motherfucker been a background dude with Kevin Owens for years, carrying his luggage. You know, not literally, but whatever. Now it's like you put him in the bloodline, and he's a comedy relief for 3 years, and then he finally gets a chance to win it. Finally get a chance to be top dog and no longer the background dude. Now he the background dude again.
I wouldn't say that he's even the background dude. I wouldn't put him that low down on the card. I believe that he still matters within pro wrestling right now. I believe he.
Who gives a fuck about Sami Zayn?
So you telling me that the best match that Roman Reigns hasn't the best run? I'm not Roman Reigns. The best match that CM Punk had since his return, other than with Drew McIntyre, was that match that he had with Sami Zayn for the WWE Championship. Sami Zayn did that. That wasn't just CM Punk came back with his gear and his muscles and he's like, it's clobbering time. I'm the best in the world. No, you weren't, man. You've only had three good matches. One with Drew, one with Roman, and one with Sammy. And you've been back for 2 years. You've been wrestling for 3 years. Let's in MJF. But in the WWE, he ain't had that many good matches.
Just because Sami Zayn had a good match when he lost, he still had a great match that he lost.
And you act like they booked him to lose. It's wrestling. We know wrestling's fake.
I know they booked him to lose, but I mean I'm not so. Oh no. I'm not surprised nor am I hurt that Sammy lost his championship. I'm glad he got his belt. But I was thinking that they would somehow find a way to keep him in that main event run. I don't know, maybe a triple threat with Sami Zayn, Cody Rhodes. You know, he has a chance to get his rematch, but no, they're not even thinking about him, bro. It's like it never fucking happened.
The sad thing is that we don't know where Sammy's going to end up, and that bothers me personally because I don't know where Sammy's going to end up. He wasn't on the show, which I understood why he wasn't on the show, but he wasn't on the show. He was celebrating his birthday, you know, but he wasn't on the show. The title match had already been made. We got it. It's it's whoever. It's Cody and Punk. And unfortunately, with it being Cody and Punk, I do not see Sammy being put in that main event because that's just the main event that I think the people want to see on night one. I'm not saying that I don't think they're night two. I think they're going to put a Roman and Seth as night two.
I'm not, like I said, I'm not upset with Sammy losing. I'm not upset with the main event card right now, but I mean that mid card is money right now. Especially when talking about Raw. We're talking about Chad Gable, what Austin Theory, and oh my god, this new addition to the clique with Maxine. Come on, bro. What's going to happen with Otis and Tozawa now? Now we got some interest. I got so many questions when it comes to this main card, especially in the women's division. I like this. I like questions. I
Okay,
like not knowing what's going to happen. With
okay.
this
So
shit, huh?
no, continue.
With this shit with the main roster, it's too predictable. This shit with the mid card, I like this shit. Like, congratulations. But then again, when it comes to Raw, I've never really been disappointed with the mid card. It's been SmackDown.
I mean, we can talk about SmackDown. Let's talk about the SmackDown Women's Division. Rhea Ripley is out with a torn meniscus, and she is not defending the title. And even if you want to talk about the women's division in general, Liv has only defended her title once, and she won it in Mania. So she's went 90 days without wrestling for the belt.
Good.
Good. What? I mean, this isn't
Good.
this isn't Hogan in WCW.
Well, to be honest, there's nobody on Raw that I would want to see Liv face at the moment. And it sucks because the only two people that I would like Liv to go against will be Roxanne, of
Okay,
course,
that's a
and
slow
then
build, but
I would like to see that, or I would like to somehow see her go up against Rhea Ripley, which is not possible. Two things that we're not going to get. Those are the only two opponents that I would like her to see, which is sad because now I ask the question: what are we doing with this women's division, y'all?
I mean, what can we not do in the women's division? In the women's
I'm talking about the
division,
championship, the main event card, the mid card tag division. I got no complaints on that. Love what they're doing with Chelsea. I love all that shit. I'm talking about the main event.
now that leaves us with the question: what can they do in the main event? They have a lot of top players not there. Obviously, we got our pregnant players. The Bianca Belairs and the Biancas and well, we gonna still count Naomi as the pregnant player. But and then we have the injured player, which is Stephanie Vercure. I know you're not big on Stephanie, but Stephanie can go in the ring. So who can she wrestle? I feel like they could have pushed her versus Sol Ruka. They
No.
they pushed no, like just she Soul got a win on her, so they should have had a make something out of it. They turned Maxine heel. I'm not mad at that. I think she looks good as a heel. She looks good as the eye candy for Austin Theory and the Vision in general. I'm not mad at that at all. They can bring up Izzy Dane from which is Braun Breaker's real life fiance. Bring her up there. Um, but all that's good. But Liv Morgan should be wrestling somebody. She's going to be wrestling EO at SummerSlam. I wouldn't have fired Kairi Zane because that's someone she could at least had a title match with. Not have Kairi win. Obviously, I love Kairi, but they're not going to push Kairi to the moon. But she could have wrestled Kairi.
What?
She could have wrestled Kairi Zane.
First of all, no.
No.
Kairi Zane needed to go.
What?
Needed to go.
Before I was, why would Kairi need to go anywhere?
They weren't doing anything with her.
No, they
Now that
weren't.
she's
But
gone. No, what I'm saying is you're not the only person to say that. Now that Kyrie is gone, now there's all types of fantasy booking as far as what they could have done with her or how they could have utilized her. No, you don't get that. I pray to God she goes to AEW. I pray she does. And gets a second chance at this shit before she retires.
AEW's already messing up stuff. Why should she even go over there?
AEW is where the best wrestle.
AEW is getting ready to screw up Tekla versus Mercedes and to switch her out for Willow.
I know. But Willow, I like. Well, hold on. What's wrong with you? Are not happy with that?
I think I've been public before, and I've said I'm a Tekla fan. I would love to see the woman who hates Japanese wrestling versus the woman who loves Japanese wrestling, which is Mercedes. Mercedes has obviously said many times that Japanese wrestling is the best wrestling in the world. Tekla says, screw Japan. That would be a match. Turn Mercedes babyface. You don't need Willow in the main women's title picture, and she definitely doesn't need to be Tekla. Tekla's money, in my opinion. I think Tekla's the best women's wrestler in AEW other than Toni Storm whenever she comes back.
Oh, yeah. Tekla, bar none. Bar none is the best. They try to do it with Camille. They try to do it with Megan. Then they got Tekla. Tekla, that's money. That's money.
And them switching her out for Willow, let that girl get her Wembley moment, even if it's losing to Mercedes. We can do Willow versus Mercedes 2 another time for the world title.
Yeah, Tekla's money. I love Tekla. Her swag, her on the mic, just everything. I love Tekla. Tekla's cash money.
I agree. That's the reason I don't want and I don't dislike Willow. I like Willow. Her promo this past Saturday wasn't the best, but I love Willow in general. Like I think she's a good
Willow
wrestler.
will never do good promos. Her fucking Renaissance. I'm sorry.
You say the same thing. You say the same thing about Athena, man.
Oh, going to Renaissance fairs. Can't wait the summer to wear those hot ass dresses.
Hey, you know that's hot. You want to see what's under their bustier. Don't lie.
Going playing Dungeons and Dragons and shit when they're not wrestling. Sorry.
It sounds like things you do.
Oh no, I don't know. No. I'm in the IT, but I'm a geek, but I'm not like to that extreme.
I'm not talking about the Renaissance Fair. I'm talking about D&D, man.
No, I don't play that shit, but I do think that Warcraft is the greatest video game franchise, period, bar none.
I don't know about all that jazz. WWE 2K26 is out right now.
I mean, if you're into RPGs, I guess Warcraft's considered an RPG. I
Yeah.
think it's the that StarCraft, that Diablo, Blizzard just knows what Blizzard makes good games. I mean, look. Anyway, I'm not going on a wild tangent. I'm gonna go watch Raw, but I just wanted to test this
Yep.
thing out to see if it worked, man. And it looks like it does. So I'm
It
rocking
does.
with it.
It looks good. The stream looks good. The stream is good. Nobody on Twitch said they can't see you, so everything is working perfectly, brother.
Sweet.
All righty. I will talk to you later. Let's watch some Monday Night Raw. Oba
Yes,
Family's in the
sir.
ring.
Yes, sir.
All right, later.